Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play the Planet Crafter. And I have an army of frogs over here. It's actually somewhat intimidating. I don't know. I built some frog farms, some amphibian farms over here. I also spent some of our many space bucks just to get some frog eggs over here to get us kickstarted, because it seemed the easiest. From our current spaceship exploration, we got tons of money. I was like, oh, what am I going to do with this? So I got some frog eggs that way, so we didn't have to worry about going through the process of crafting them or anything like that. What else happened? Oh, I think we've gone and set up a little bit more of the aquariums over here. They're not super impressive because some of these fish are just the baseline fish at, you know, the plus 100%, like the 100% base production, as opposed to some of these ones with the multipliers. But, yeah, we got a few extra fish tanks. This place seems really cool. And, you know, I almost feel like we should be able to hear the bubbling of the water. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever had a fish tank, but there's that nice little burbling of the filters going on normally. Oh, some of the bubbles actually spawn outside the box. Oh, they should fix their particle emitter. Anyway, but much bigger news. The other thing I spent some money on. Oh, I moved some of the power around. This stuff is still here. Probably should be moved because it's not within range of our work multiplier. But I went ahead and added a whack ton more of these fusion generators. Spoiler alert. And moved the tier 2 machine optimizer, which does have a trio of energy multiplier fuses over here. So our power situation is basically unlimited. Unlimited power. So if we take a look at the screen over here, we had 28,000 extra kilowatts. I could go and tear down those machines. I think I just hadn't bothered because at the time my inventory was full, but we can go and tear those down. There was an old power generator, I guess, by our old base, which was never being affected by the multiplier. So I probably should have torn it down ages ago. But anyway, got that. Oh, I did go and finally go and set up let me just find a place over here. The recipe pinning tool over here, that module. Honestly, it's so small. And I did, you know, get the next level one, so I can have up to 3 right now. There's a 3rd level for it, but the icons for it are so small that I'm not entirely sure how useful that is. I keep finding myself squinting and trying to figure out what each thing is. So my off-screen screenshot method might still be the way to go. We did unlock the recipe for the tier 6 backpack, just from teching up on the terraforming side. It needs blazer quartz and magnetar quartz, which I've never seen. No idea what's involved in doing that. As far as I know, we didn't have the recipe for it. You'll notice my crafting setup is moved over here because I set up a good number more auto crafters, I believe, since the last time we were here. Just a few more things being made automatically. We do have, I don't remember if this was here last time, our pulsar quartz automatic production going on. I also decided to go ahead and make the fusion energy cells autogen, the explosives autogen, so that we're ready for more spaceship exploration. It's getting a little crowded in here, but overall it does seem fine. Now, with all this excess power and with those extra quartz generators, what I did go and do is set up our portal generator, gateway generator. I don't remember what this thing is called. We get a tooltip at any point for it? I guess I can check it over here. Portal generator allows you to reach distant wrecks with unique items to find. So the reason I went and redid our energy thing is because this thing used 2k energy, and it turns out that with the triple energy multiplier over here, not to mention these fusion generators, we just went crazy with the power right away. I think if I pull out one of these multipliers, the power dies. What's this info? Power restored, which is weird. I guess maybe it's recalculating. Maybe I misinterpreted. Maybe we're still fine like this. Yeah, I guess we are. Everything is still moving. I thought that maybe without it, it died, but I'm guessing what happens is when you put the new multiplier in, it resets the multiplier to 0 for a second, which does kill the power, and then rebuilds it. So, okay, that's probably why my power is so much overkill, because there's a little UI kind of kerfuffleage with that. But that's fine. You know what? Then we don't have to worry about power anymore. Our drones are still happily droning around, although when you load in, sometimes there are some idle drones over here. It's interesting that they're active again. And it looks like if this storage does get filled up, what happens, what I should do is rip apart the tier 1 drones just to get the material back, because I don't think they're quite as useful. Could even consider building some more tier 2. But yeah, we'll recycle those. They just hover over this machine, because I was wondering about that. Like, what if I overbuild drones? Does something weird happen? But no, it's okay. I do have this little pond now too. The ecosystem, which produces some larvae for it, including it can pop out some rare larvae from time to time. So I've collected a bit of that. I think we had these tier 2 butterfly farms last time. Maybe not. Maybe they were added in as well. I think these butterfly domes can be torn down. I don't think they're that useful, but you know what? We'll leave them there. It's all pretty and it's all fine, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. So let me go and shred these old drones. And yeah, I could consider building more tier 2s, but... Oop. good material here. Do that. Push the button. But I can't have this auto go. Like this one here, you can have it auto go whenever it's full. It's a good way to just purge excess. That includes some phytoplankton, which we're overbuilding, honey and bees, like any of the raw materials that is produced constantly in a machine that gives you more than one thing. Oh, the honey in particular, there's the tier 2 beehive produces both honey and bee larvae. So both of them can get maxed out. They're both being stored in boxes. I probably could get away with not shredding them at all, but this at least does make sure that we don't get bottlenecked on one versus the other. How come I can't pick up? There it is. I say, when I was pointing right at it, it wasn't giving me a tooltip and wasn't picking up. When I pointed off, I'd get a tooltip, but it still wouldn't pick up. And then what I just do is I'm going to go to one of my various boxes just called drop, and we're just going to do that and that. And then theoretically, they'll get sorted into some container, assuming there's room somewhere, or potentially overflow will get thrown into the box. And that's going to be okay. All right. So what I think I'm interested in is seeing what the deal is with this, and going to one of these sites. So I think this is going to be a dungeon exploration video. So we're going to need some supplies. I'm going to bring, because this might be really long, I'm going to do this, and the plan is going to be to maybe, assuming I'm allowed to, building a container or two on the other side. So I can bring maybe more food than I strictly need. In case there's no water on the other side, I'll bring quite a few of these. Oxygen should be fine, because it should be planet-wide, so I don't think I've got to bring the oxygen with me. I don't know. We should bring these access cards. And then, yeah, explosives. I should bring a couple of these fusion cells in case we need to power something. So far, all we've seen is 2 required. And I think I'm going to bring a ton of explosives and, again, store them because we can't actually ship them. So let's see. So what I'm going to need is 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon to build a box. And then inside that, I would like... I think I'm going to put 1 explosive back. And this. This will let me build 2 large cabinets, 2 large lockers, whatever they're called, these containers, in a safety box. Assuming that's available. If not, you know what? If we end up dropping a bunch of stuff on the floor, who cares? It's fine. Okay, so let's go and drink some water. And I'll eat 1 more food before we go, just to make sure we're completely topped off. Boom. Oh, also, I don't remember if it happened in the last video or not, but we do have the tier 2 torch. The tier 3 still uses material we don't have. When we unlocked the tier 2 torch, we didn't have the material for it. Okay, so long-range wrecks detected. Location ID material required, rarity, difficulty. Scan for distant wrecks. Use this machine to explore the wrecks scattered around your planet. Portals require quartz to be opened. Rescan for locations if you don't have enough quartz. I wonder if I can auto-dump the quartz in here? Oh, for crying out loud. What? So we need the magnetar and the quasar quartz. Okay, this one here. Yeah, low rarity, but all it needs is 3 quartz. I guess I need them on my person. But I don't have the baseline stuff, which is more than a little annoying. All right, let's drop the water. Oh, yeah, it got brought in over here. Let's just drop the excess water in here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can go back and pick it up, but you know what? It's fine. Because I'm assuming as soon as the portal is open, I could come back and refill here, but it's probably fine. Okay. Open. Chevrons are aligned. Do I just walk through? Is it done, or is it still animating? Woohoo! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm walking. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I mean, I could walk forward. I think it's just weird. The yellow rare ore. Find solar quartz. I just got an achievement for finding solar quartz, which is what I need for the tier 3 flashlight. But did I? Oh my god, everything looks quite different here. Oh. That's interesting. Hitting M doesn't bring up a local map. Does give me a closed portal, which I don't know how risky that is. Okay. Can I build here? I cannot. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Unless for some weird reason this counts as being indoors, in which case I can build a storage locker. No, I can't do that either. Okay, well, so we're not going to need this stuff. We'll probably end up dropping some other things as well. Let's head straight north. Well, at least I've got some water. Hello, frogs. I can't pick you up or anything. Okay. Straight north, up the waterfall. And feels like we're hitting a wall here. These plants aren't lootable. Hello, froggy. Okay, we'll just do this outer wall. Oh, hello. Magnetar quartz. Okay. I'm going to leave everything, because I suspect since we can't store anything or whatever, I mean, it's possible that there's not that much to loot over here in the end, but anything that I can still make at home, let's not worry about it. We're not trying to increase our efficiency. Should check behind waterfalls because it's a video game. Okay. Video game waterfalls. #1 place to hide loot. Okay, we're just following the outer edge for now. There might be tons of stuff on the inside. Yeah, so I might have to use the unstuck command over here, but no, we're good. These colors are very, very saturated. Very garish. So let's get up on a rock here and get a little bit of a high ground view. Oh, and it does have a marker for the portal. That's good. Because all of a sudden I realized, hey, what if I can't find my way home? But it did marker it for me, which is good. Weird that it gave me an achievement for finding solar quartz. And like, had I really? Must be some in one of these bins. Money, money. Frog eggs. Okay. 500%. I don't remember what the ones that I bought. There's a crystal up there. That I bought with Terabucks are. It might be 500%, although partly I want to say 400%. I definitely didn't have to bring water with me, but we don't know about the different biomes. I mean, we do have infinite water production right now, so it's fine for me to bring some and then drop some on the ground. Back at the portal. There wasn't anything right next to the portal, right? Well, I mean, I guess we'll check that when we get back. All right, so now we're checking the easterly side, which does seem to have a lot going on. I don't remember if we might have come up here already, but no, let me check. Okay, we must have at this point. Unless I was always down below. Okay. Oh, hello. A quasar crystal. I thought there was a box over here. I just saw a tick of blue and I got excited. I mean, if all we end up doing here is converting some pulsar crystals into some rarer crystals, that's fine. Weird hitbox. Good. Okay. Again, if, you know, if my inventory's not full, it would be great to grab maybe some of those extra rods and things. I mean, I let the game run a bunch, which is why my terraforming index is at 700. You didn't miss an episode. I just let the game run idle for a while to fill up our stockpile of resources as well as expand the terraforming. But yeah, so it means I've got all the rods maxed out. But if we consume any of them, it does start to... It takes a while to rebuild it. So I would love to get the extras. And again, I do have this extra water and stuff, but it doesn't look like there's that much here. Now, it did say difficulty 4. I know the difficulty is supposed to represent the sort of complexity of the space involved. And this so far isn't, I mean, doesn't feel like a wreck, but there might be one. Oh, hello, weird solar panel. Also, I was wondering if there might be a cave here, but there isn't. Whoa, missed a box. Magnetar quartz. Okay, so that's how we get all this stuff. I mean, there might be another way to get it. Oh, there's smashed stuff. This might be where the actual wreck is that we explore like the other ones. Okay. So there's stuff outside. We appear to be in the southeast corner over here. Now, the boxes are interesting because I could use them as some amount of storage. There was one like right outside here. It might be quite convenient. I don't need to blow up my way into this. Okay, there we go. So now we are in the procedural wreck. I guess I could have grabbed those torches, as it turns out. Or the flares. So this is where, like, the complexity rating is basically how big these wrecks are. So I think this one was a 4. I think it was rarity 1, complexity or difficulty 4. So presumably this is quite a large thing to explore. And yeah, it'll be interesting to pick and choose what we take or not. But it really will be absolutely prioritizing things we can't get at home. Gotta keep taking these access cards because, well, frankly, that would be an example of that. Okay, right click. And then we're not on deconstruct. Okay. I suspect there's a good chance we won't be doing a full exploration of this. Just because, well, we might not have the time, the resources, or more importantly, the inventory space. Oh, did I just blow my way into a dead end? Yeah, that's nice. To do it, and, you know, some amount of concern about, you know, time, getting lost, these sorts of things. So I'm not going to stress too much if we don't literally cover every inch of it. Now, an interesting decision might be, hey, what do I use, these crystals that we're getting, what do I use them for first? Because some of them open up portals to areas with more wealth, you know, higher rarity. So there's something blow-upable over there, but let's wait. I think the tier 6 backpack is probably the #1 priority. Because what's the point in coming to these places unless I can take maximum loot from them? Come on. And still the same cry that I kind of wish the hitbox would go away as soon as it started to disintegrate. Having to wait for the animation's kind of annoying. Okay, I think this just loops around to here. Yeah, okay. More money bucks. Laser crystal. You can grab the flare and we'll use it maybe. Although I was gonna say, yeah, this looks like a dead end. I think it is. So let's do the thing. Oh! Am I not getting steel from deconstructing those things? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Huh. Or iron, I should say, not steel. Nitrogen we don't need. Oh! Oh, this is a fixed tree pot. Or fixed recipe. Okay. That's interesting. Because we were done with the regular blue microchips. But apparently there are still some specialized ones left. Money, money, flare, czar. Okay. Can I come down the stairs? I don't know if I came down those stairs. Let me drop a flare. Click change colors. Okay. Another tree pot? So this seems like a duplicate, so I'm not going to take it unless there's multiple types of tree pots, but it looks exactly the same. I guess the one downside here is then I'll keep running into these boxes and being like, is this a box already looted? Is it not? I don't know. I guess I could drop a flare by the boxes to show that they've been looted. Maybe that's the better way to do my breadcrumbs. Because in the past it was loot all the boxes, deconstruct them, or occasionally stuff one back with just base stuff. Am I going to be able to find my way out of this? I mean, we're, as far as I know, sticking to the right-hand rule, but I think I may have broken once or twice. Given the complexity of these places, And the penalty to dying here would be annoying because I would be dropping a box in a place beyond a portal. Although if the portal stays open, then it might be fine. Yeah, let's drop that there. Just because then I could maybe return. I know that right-hand rule would be that way, but this is probably a closed-off room. Yeah, that's what I figured. Money, magnetar. I may as well take the explosive to help me keep exploring here. Hello. 1200, huh? That is quite nice. Let's drink the water. Eat the food? Maybe not yet. Okay, I don't need the flares. Oops. So we'll do this. Do a little sort in here. So we haven't gone this way. Oh, that's just another key card, which probably is worth grabbing. Okay, let's eat one food and do that. I mean, I could have dropped the flare, but we are in need the food soon, so that's okay. Okay, so this whole area is indeed done and a dead end. Anything in the middle of the rooms here? Right hand, right hand, right hand. Right hand, right hand. Stairs, which might be how I came down in the first place, but I'm not sure. This is all one hallway. Yeah, I think we've been here before. Oh! Yeah, there you go. So, you know what? I'm going to drop a flare here as well. So, both those places, been there, done that, complete. If I get back to those, I know there's nothing, no reason for me to go down the stairs or down that hallway. For different uses of the word down. Stairs there. But if I'm strictly right-hand ruling... it's possible this is bringing me back to the entrance, though. Oh, dead end. Okay. I think, actually, if I keep right-hand ruling, it's going to bring me down to this staircase. Okay. Oh, which is simply a dead end. Okay. So, this is... Yeah, we've been by here a few times. Oh, new brim... Oh, frog displayer. Yeah, that's fine. We also got a butterfly displayer and a spacesuit displayer that I haven't bothered with. Interesting. Stairs down, but also an explodey part. Well, let's be strict with the right hand. Ah, that's actually really good. Okay. Because what I want to do is throw one of these in here, which will potentially open a door for us. Hopefully not a door we've already passed, because we might not loop around for it. It also clears up one inventory space, and it's a dead end, which makes coming here very... Oh, it probably opened this door, which gives us another Lilia tree seed. And explosive, right click, not on deconstruct. There we go. Trigger. Beep, beep, beep. It's just another safe. Money, money, money. You know what? I'll grab the explosive just in case we end up needing to use more, but probably not. And then flare, which this is a dead end, this is a dead end. That staircase is a dead end, which means right over here, I'm going to drop this flare as a sign. Don't bother going that way. You've done it already. 1200. This... what do I think I'll discard the flare, actually, to pick up this. We still have a fair amount of water, but I don't want to get screwed because we get too thirsty. We don't strictly need the flares. Downstairs. Into upstairs. dining room with... Okay, one exit where we clearly haven't been. Okay. And yeah, I'm not leaving a trail of flares because some of our stuff might involve backtracking. So I'm just using the flares as there's literally no point in going down this route at all. Okay, so we get one of these atrium rooms. Yeah, with the other exit over there and the one stair down. We're just going to check on the other side for a container. And there ain't none. Okay. We'll check downstairs. I mean, I could potentially peek, but there's a good chance I just wouldn't see it. So oh, there's something underneath here. More frog eggs. Which might not be the most important because we actually can... I can just buy more frog eggs, actually. And it's possible the 500% is better than the ones I can buy, but I don't actually know. These plants are pretty good. Okay, let's do that, because the crystals are obviously more important. Okay, so that's this whole space fully explored. Which means I could flare this. Technically, it's not a pure dead end because of this, though. Oh, this is open. I wonder if that was open from the power. Oh, geez, there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I need this many explosives. We clearly need these crystals. Oh, actually, I don't need the pulsar crystals. I didn't realize I picked up a pulsar crystal. Don't need those. I can make them. Okay, we'll take the explosives back in case I need them. Although I think I've got more than I need, but better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Says the wise Samwise. Oh, is this... This is totally dead-endy. Oh, no, never mind. There's a slight path over here. This might reconnect to the path that leads to the atrium. Yeah. Right there. So this is all a dead end. And there's only one way out of this room, so this is still all a dead end branch. Still all a dead end. Still all a dead end. Still completely a dead end. Okay. From right here, we can say... oh, did I... Hang on. I think I've got a flare in the box. Yes, I do. Just drop that, grab that, and say, this whole route, don't ever bother walking down there. There ain't going to be nothing of value. I'm going to take another flare since I don't have one. Okay, let's stick to the right. I wonder if we're nearing the end of our exploration. We've definitely been through this area a few times. Well, maybe. Maybe I'm just... There's more than one of these sort of medical bays. But no. Okay. That flare there saying don't go that way. Or that way? No. One of these flares at the bottom of the stairs is, I think I used that as a marker to just mark the staircase before I was being strict with things, or not. Hold on, am I in a loop? I might be in a loop. Nope, I am not. See, I was right about that. I was like, I think there's a stair that I had marked not as a, this is a pure dead end. So I'm gonna have to be careful about doing that in the future, or use different colored flares for that. Wait, hold on. I didn't even look. That's pretty funny. Okay. We might be on our way out now. Ooh. I've been here. No, I have not. Never mind. Oh, fireplace is new. I haven't even been using these fuses, although they are worth a lot if I wanted more money. Guess I'll do that, dropping another explosive. I don't know if that's wise. Oh, okay. This bringing us, you know, it's possible that something wasn't hit back there, but I feel pretty good that we got a lot of stuff. I mean, at this point, I could drop a bunch of things from my inventory because it's like, oh well, I don't need the explosives, the water, the food anymore. And now, good. I wonder if there might be a chance that there's more than one wreck here. There could still be some crap on the surface. It is still weird that it gave me the solar crystal achievement the second we came through this gateway. I did find one solar crystal, and I'm thinking what it might have triggered is there's a crystal in a container on this map, so we're going to have that count as being somehow part of the user's inventory. I think it was an incorrectly triggered achievement, and I'm assuming that's just how it was coded, right? There is a container with a solar crystal, and we're counting it as the user's inventory. Or something else that I missed, but I wonder if I can get up onto that. There might be another blue box around here, which could have another crystal of use, especially now that we're not worried about dropping things. Is this a new box? Well, it may or may not be a new box, but there's nothing in it. I think it's probably one we've already looted. Can I get up here? Go, 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 go. Anything here? Looks like probably no. Okay, I'm going to call this a successful trip. It only cost us 3 pulsar quartz, which we can make now. And we definitely ended up with some good stuff out of it. Sorry, it just very much looks like Doctor Who to me. Okay. And then presumably this has to be closed. And we could leave it open, because apparently I can make multiple trips back and forth. I'm not going to rush to close it. But, let's make some little inventory space here. I don't know if I have things that grab these access cards and sort them, but... And then these tree seeds are interesting. So we'll do that. I think we might have to go and replace some things in our tree growers. But we have these high-end crystals, and what the heck are we going to do with it? Well, first, okay, let's figure out this tier 2 backpack. I need a circuit board and obsidian, please. 1 and 1? Or did I say tier 2 backpack? Tier 6 backpack. Bam. Okay, that is some extra inventory space. Were there any other upgrades I could do at this point? No, not the oxygen tank. No, we've good on the jetpack. There was nothing else over here. We don't have the tier 4 exoskeleton, which could use Blazar quartz. Though, I don't really need it. Well, I could make the tier 3 blueprint painting, and who cares about that? I can't make the tier 3 torch yet. Again, I did make the tier 2. The tier 3 deconstructing, I can do that, which I'm going to do. This allows you to deconstruct items quicker, and maybe that's all it is. And it's not necessarily, if in that case, it's not critical. It's maybe a nice quality of life improvement. But it's not necessarily critical. However, my concern is this. We haven't seen it yet in game, but what if at some point I'm exploring one of these wrecks and there's something that can only be deconstructed with the tier 3? Because there were a bunch of things that could only be constructed tier 2. Well, this one says allows you to deconstruct advanced items and wrecks. This one only says deconstruct faster. Okay. I'm going to assume we don't need it, and therefore I'd like to keep the crystals, if anything else, just to be able to open more of the advanced, more of the portals with rare content. I'm gonna pop up over here. We're gonna decode a blueprint for the tree pot and the fireplace. And I'm wondering if, because we did find 2 blueprints for the tree pot. I'm wondering though if they don't spawn duplicates, and it spawned 2 doesn't spawn duplicates of something you already know. And I'm wondering if it might have been fair for it to spawn 2 the same one, because it was just checking if I knew the tree pot. So I'm wondering if it'll still be there. We can build our own frolic eggs, although you can see they're quite bad at 150%. So we're not interested in that. We can build different types of fish eggs now. Oh, I don't know if I talked about the tier 5 drill. The insect spreader, I have built some of those. So if we look over here at our satellite view, insect spreader rocket, I've launched 3. These need 3 bees each, but we do have some bee production going on. So the insect production is going up fairly well now. We're at 7.2 kilotons. There's only one thing left to unlock with insects. Again, biomass, like all the terraforming stuff is still, you know, very useful that way. Animals up to 78. We don't have an animal multiplier. So this is maybe the ability to build your own rare larva, which is nice. And there's not much left there. The tier 4 jetpack will be nice, although 1 kiloton of animals is currently still pretty far away. 42. Okay, actually, we're almost at 42 kilotons of biomass, which will be a tier 2 aquarium, generates animals presumably faster. And then, yeah, we've got a few like genetic manipulation things that I think I've got a genetics extractor, and I don't know what the deal with that is yet. But we've got a few other things going on. But yeah, I don't know if I highlighted it because I don't remember. I don't think it was there last episode, though. These tier 5 drills, tier 5 heaters, they are huge. I've only got a couple of each. I could probably build more just to get some more generic terraforming because I don't need the heat or the pressure anymore. They do look really heckin' cool. And we do have this thing over here. Actually, I do have some extra heat and pressure fuses. Hang on. I should set up a box that is just going for fuses, actually, so I know where they are. Because I don't think I have one of those yet. Let me make this one. This is going to be fuses. Assuming that they are available in the demand list. Oh, yeah. Boom. Heat. Wait, hold on. I may have already done this. This clicking feels familiar all of a sudden. Oh, fuses right over there. Never mind. Clear that. And clear the name. I do have a fuse box. Yeah, lots of production fuses. Pressure, heat. So I do have one of each. So I should really build another one of these machine optimizers, which is going to be easy. 3 obsidian, 2 explosive. I could pin it. Maybe I should, because all of a sudden I forgot it needed a rod as well, because I interrupted myself. Uranium. 1 uranium rod. 3 obsidian. And 2 explosives. Oh, there we go. Tier 2 aquarium just unlocked. Oh, there we go. I was going to say I'm building aquarium, or the explosive somewhere. So we'll just come over here. And both of these generate heat and pressure, just with different ratios, if I recall correctly, right? Yeah, pressure and heat. I think pressure and heat. So we want them to cover both. What I might do is I'll make this one just be the pressure one. Because why not? And this one just the heat one. Not that it really matters. But there you go. And if I get more pressure fuses, well, if I get one more, I'll just throw it in there or whatever. We can build some more. So we'll get some extra multipliers on that. That's good. What does it take to build the tier 2 aquarium? It's under biomass, wouldn't it be? Yeah. Oh! Ooh, it looks quite different. We need 1 of each phytoplankton. Good on that. Circuit board. Okay, yeah. You can see the icons in the top left. They're so small. I need this embiggened. Let's plan on building a couple of those. I suspect these get built outside, maybe in the water. You know, just based on the look of it, doesn't feel like it's an indoors thing. So let's grab enough to build at least a couple of each of these. A couple of those. That looks like a super alloy rod. So we'll grab, oops, 2 of those. That looks like, so that's the green fertilizer, which I think is tier 2. Yeah, tier 2. 1, 2. What's the last thing I'm missing? Is that, oh, that's circuit boards. These vaguely greenish things. I'm like, is that uranium? We can build our own circuit boards. We are running a little low, and that's something that, yeah, I mean, other than pulling things out of Rex, isn't happening right now. So let me go and set that up. And yeah, you should be set on supply everything. So you will theoretically... What would you be missing? You might be out of range of the nitrogen cartridges, which are being stored... Yeah, that's almost certainly the case. The nitrogen is being stored over here. Tell you what I'm going to do. We'll probably work up some sort of alternate thing. I mean, I could put a little box down or something. But bots don't pick up things off the ground. But crafting stations do use things off the ground. There you go. So you'll just use up those nitrogen cartridges that are just lying there. That's going to be okay. All right. Let's eat the food that's in my pocket. Come out here. Get ourselves some water. Okay. And then build this. Yep. As expected. I'll still build it over where we had the previous fish tanks. And I do want to have them clipped into the water because it feels right. Apparently they can hang above the surface. Oh! Hold on. Okay, never mind. Boom. Boom. I mean, they probably don't have to be in the water at all. Yeah, okay. But I'm gonna want to, because it'll look cool. So let's have you there. And then if you can lock on... You had a door on both sides, no? No? You not snap? Wait, maybe you only have the one door. No, you definitely have two. Can you not snap together, though? Oh, there it is. Finally. Good. Okay. Let's get the material for a door, which is it iron silicon? Door. Iron titanium silicon. Okay. That's not silicon. And then the staircase, I think, is just one iron. We might need a couple of stairs to reach up there. This is quite tall. So, living compartment door. Actually, I might need 3. I mean, I can get there because there's a jetpack, but... Where's your snap point? There it is. Oops, I meant to hold control to do the second one. Go. So, do you need... You have slots for 3 fishies. And I'm assuming you're much, much more efficient. You know what, just for simplicity, let me grab all of them real quick. Well, those are all... Okay, no, there's a few that are better. And then over here... These are 100%ers, so I definitely won't need those. These are all 100%ers. Okay, and then let me come back over here. Group 250s, 500, 100. I'll put the 100 and a 250 or 200 back in here. Oh, these look the same. So we'll do... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot I have 2 of these. So I actually need 6 eggs. I was thinking I only needed 3, but I actually need 6. So... There we are. Some of you... Oh, no, okay. I thought you were above the surface, but no, you're just skimming here. And then... Boom, boom, boom. All right. I mean, you do clip through there, but that's fine. And obviously, you know, we've got the whole anti-gravity video game thing, which feels a little weird. But while it kind of made sense to have this be into the water, which I could have still done partially, I kind of like being able to look up at these fish over here. It's very entertaining to me. Okay, so that's got to be good for our animal rate. What's our current aquarium versus this one? So the base rate of an aquarium is 4 animals per second. This one here is... Oh, geez, 65 per second, plus insects, plus plants. Okay. Oh, and oxygen. Now, we don't have any of the work multipliers for those, but I think that's okay. The fish farm, I still just have the one fish farm over here, which seems to be all right. Just doing these fish eggs. I believe I have it... No, I actually don't have a dump for these fish eggs or anything. We might need to at some point. I do have it for the phytoplankton. So I have 3 bins for the phytoplankton set to the normal priority, and then I have the trash machine, whatever it's called, the shredder, set up to shred additional phytoplankton. I could do the same thing with fish eggs, especially with these with just 100% fish eggs, because they're not that great. Although, I should, even though these are pretty pathetic, I may as well put these back in for now. Like, relative to the rate of the other machines, this is almost pointless now. And we'll probably tear that all down. But it still contributes a little, so that's okay. All right, we're 44 minutes in this episode. I should definitely stop now. I'm just going to go and shred these extra fish eggs because I am not interested in keeping those around. So taking on the look here. Yeah, the animals are growing slowly, but they are growing. We are very close to being able to make rare larvae somewhere, which seems kind of handy. And then, yeah, I got access to this gene extractor, which I can build. Allows the extraction of genes from a multitude of living beings. And I know that genes is a resource because it's one of the things that we can add to our little queue over here. There you go, genetic trait. I got this gene sequencer over here. I've got this. So as far as I know, I don't have anything. I can make tier 4 mutagens pretty easily. Although I don't think we've got anything that demands it. I don't think I've got anything that demands the genes yet. I'm assuming we will relatively soon. And maybe that's something I can do with my excess fish eggs or something like that, is just burn them through there and get raw genetic material. I have no idea. But we'll have to put a cut in this episode here. That was quite fun. I kind of want to do another one of these little expeditions next time. And I should probably... Let's make this bin for the fancy quartz. I don't think I'll put the supply. I will put the demand. So if I drop them anywhere, we're going to do that. So Blazar, Magnetar, Quasar, Solar. So if I ever get some of these and I just put them in the genetic drop box, because they'll end up over here. And I mean, because there's a variety of them, we might overfill with one and not have any of the other, but for now it's going to be okay. Weird quartz. Or rare quartz, but I like weird. We're going to do that. And yeah, so you have these drop boxes over here with random crap in them as well, which might get consumed, might get shuttled somewhere. It's going to be okay. You're set on demand all. Yeah, that's fine. You're full of fabric. Well, you're not full of fabric. Because, yeah, the silk production is so slow, but we're okay with this. All right, folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.